What's up, everybody? This your boy, Bless the Best, coming at y'all for the second time today. Okay, I was doing some work around the house, little in and outs, run a couple errands, and when I got back, I sat down to chill, start scrolling on my YouTube feed, and I came across my man, Lil Boosie. Apparently, he did an interview on the Breakfast Club this morning. The most worthless club anyone could ever join, in my opinion. Man, the Breakfast Club. Way before Kwame Brown came out and just exposed and blew that shit up for like a couple years now. Every now and then, I would just randomly post on Facebook. The Breakfast Club is absolutely useless information. Because I used to sit back and like, damn, you know what I mean? Like that, a black morning radio show has tremendous influence, tremendous reach. Millions and millions of just regular working class black people, on their way to work in the morning, things like that. You know what I mean? We listen to the morning radio show, get caught up on everything from the day before. And now, it's like useless wasteland radio shows. I used to think Ricky Smiley was bad until I met this clown, Charlamane. So, Bootsy been involved in a lot of controversy lately because, he's outspoken about some sensitive topics like gays and women and things like that. He ain't got no filter. He's real outspoken about that. And I like that in a way. I like Lil Boosie. I always have liked Lil Boosie. But at the same time, it's like he failed to grow and mature into a good example of what a black man, his age should be doing. Your subject matter shouldn't be the same at however old he is now than when he first came out. It's been a while, and I don't see much change in him. And for that reason, I think going to the Breakfast Club to do an interview right now is not a good idea, because I got a sense that he's gonna come in expecting the interview to be a friendly, down-to-earth interview, when what's really happening is he is walking into a lion's den of Democratic policy. The Democrat thing is, you can't offend nobody. If somebody gets offended by what you say, then you should be counseled and lose your job. He is at the headquarters of that bullshit. And I haven't listened to the interview yet. Maybe it'll go a direction I didn't expect. But look, Boosie has been on the hottest seat in podcasts, and that's fucking on Mike Tyson's podcast. Boosie survived that, so I'm pretty sure he can handle Charlamagne. And this video is not so much about Boosie, but more about the host of the Breakfast Club and their gatekeeping mentality. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to put Boosie in some tough situations. But we'll see how it goes.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamane the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
The goddamn legend himself.
Boosiebadazz.
Right.
Boosie Boo. How you feeling this morning, Boosie?
I'm feeling great. I woke up early. Smoked.
See the fake shit starting already. Yeah, Boosie Boo. All this is like, like they really here to help him get his side of the story out. But I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna try not to stop it too much.
Me a good one, and I like the scene of New York. Went early in the morning with the trash cans and all that, and it made me get higher, actually.
It made you feel like coming to America when Eddie was coming out in Queens?
Yeah. They love me in New York. I can't, everywhere I go, they've been, Boosie, you standing up for us, and they got some real, I got some love out here.
I tried to get your Instagram back, Boosie. I tried, man.
I'm glad you did because you saw that discrimination.
Now, they made fun of me for flagging Kim Kardashian.
Hey.
But I said, when I post my flyers when I DJ at the strip club, they take it down, flag it, take it down.
Bro, it was just me. I was doing too much.
Well, I'm glad.
See, there you go. It sounds to me like they setting up for a good cop, bad cop routine. For right now, Envy is the good cop. Charlamagne, or maybe Yeet, will play the bad cop. We'll see.
And the world woke up. When the world was asleep, I woke him up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And people, I think they just got tired of seeing me. Because you know, like, bro, like my Instagram was never taken. I never been suspended.
Maybe I missed something, but who did Lil Boosie wake up? The goddamn knuckle draggers? I don't know. Maybe I missed something.
Be expelled forever. You know, so I wasn't feeling that. So I know it's a, you know, but I got my opinions. I can say what I want. You know,
Not on them people platform.
Right, and they showed me. They showed me. You know,
Why you don't go to fan base?
I got all kind of people trying to. I got Chineses. I got everybody trying to, you know, create me a.
You got what?
Hey man, this nigga did not say Chinese on the motherfucking radio, man. See, that's why I got this love-hate relationship with Lil Boosie. I like the no filter, in a sense. And hell, when I was growing up, running around the hood, we used to say things like that. Man, you know, them Chinese is up there. But come on, man. As a grown man on a national platform, come on, Boosie. But that's not important. That's not why we're here.
Chinese people.
Oh, Chinese.
Like, who just trying to use Boosie?
Chinese people.
You know,
I see Charlamagne wasn't letting that shit ride either.
people, you know, everywhere trying to make me an uncensored app, you know, and that's what I'm working on right now. Because
fan base is black owned, you know what I'm saying? Isaac Hayes the third. You can go over there and turn up.
yeah, I talk to Isaac Hayes.
Okay.
I talk to-
All them kids you got, Boosie. All them kids. Find the one that loves the computer and get him some training in coding. He can make you an app, Boosie. That's the answer, not the goddamn Chineses. Let's go.
I don't know whatever, but I ain't making no decision. I want to take everything.
You got a bunch of endorsements, huh? Because even when you sat down, you was like, I don't want to sit with Envy Water because you got your own
He
water.
didn't say Envy Water. He said, I want to see what water. He didn't say Envy Water. He said, all right, I believe
Yeah, man, I got water, cologne, chips, noodles. You name it, I do.
When your financial growth is greater than your mental growth, it's a problem. And like the current generation, they feel like money justifies anything. Anything they do, as long as they get money in the process, it's fine. And you know, Boosie kind of got that mentality too. I like where he talks about ownership and things of that nature now, when earlier in his career he didn't. He grew in that sense, but he lacking in some areas. But I still like Lil Boosie, and I feel like he'll get it together one day. But let's get back to it.
None of them get offended by the stuff you do?
Well, once it's 50-50, hey, what can you get offended by? You know, you invested in Boosie, and I mean, we doing good. I do good as an independent. I got a cult follower.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do real good. You know, like in the Corona, I was getting kicked 6.
See, listen, Lil Boosie got to realize that it's the grassroots that's feeding him. He's no longer really in the industry, the mainstream. All Lil Boosie got to do is to stay true to himself, and he can keep on speaking his opinion, and it don't matter. It doesn't matter who don't like it, because he can still feed his family from the grassroots. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to take a step back to get further. So you know what I mean? I like this part of the conversation, and I like the way he think on this. Let's proceed.
7 chicks that ain't got nothing to do with rap.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you do take it too far sometimes? Because you said
I think I say it the wrong way sometimes. I mean everything I say, and I say what I mean. But sometimes I feel like I say it the wrong way sometimes, but I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And people need to understand that, you know, the world has an opinion. And
Stand on that, boy. Stand on that. But I think I hear a little light-skinned bad cop creeping into the conversation. Let's see.
I got an opinion, and I'm just one who express my opinion.
But last time we spoke, you said that your mom even told you stop volunteering your opinion for things that ain't got nothing to do with
about
you.
that, Dwayne.
And you sat down with Mike Tyson and told Mike Tyson you should mind your business sometime too. Why can't you just mind your
Because
business?
I'm realer than what I'm supposed to do.
What you mean?
I'm realer, like if it's in my heart, you know, just because I'm negotiated with him, like that doesn't mean I won't say it. Because I
Hey.
can mean it.
That boy say, I'm realer than what I'm supposed to do. Good one, Boosie. Good one, Boosie. You fucked him up. Let's go.
You know, you can't blackball me.
That's right. That's right.
You know, even with my music, you know, like my last album I dropped with Connect Music Group, you know, that I'm part owner of.
Get him.
So, you know, like you it's hard to blackball me, you know, just like they got people like they think they got millions of people love what I'm doing. I'm a voice for people who can't speak.
Get him.
You know, I'm just the only one to speak in this industry because everybody
Hey,
else
man.
is.
I always go back to Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? Like Dave Chappelle, he be giving out blueprints, man. This man is very, very intelligent. Jokes my ass. Dave Chappelle hasn't told a joke in years. He don't tell jokes anymore. You sit there and wait for a joke and wait for a joke. He's standing on the stage in front of you teaching, right? And what Boosie meant by they can't cancel him. See, that's what Dave Chappelle proved. You cannot cancel somebody who is the people's champ, man. The people are gonna find you wherever you release your content, wherever you choose to show up. The people are gonna find you. You might not be able to schedule your shit out for the whole year. You might have to do your schedule month by month. But if you can get out there and do the work and still make money, fuck that canceling bullshit. I like this part. Get him, Boots.
Ran by, you know, the industry.
what about even saying like you would beat his ass? So, and I saw Lil Nas X responded to that. You think that's too far?
Nah, because I just be feeling like sometimes I gotta speak up because, you know.
She's just like, well, you said you would beat Lil Nas X's ass. Do you think that was too far? Boosie was like, nah, man, nah, I don't think that was too far. Let's go.
As far as straight people in the world, you don't have an opinion on women. Everything is harm.
Say
If
it.
you say anything, I'm straight, I like women.
Say it.
It's vulgar too.
I don't know that that's
That ain't true.
Yes.
Right. Hold on. All right. You can say that you like women if you're a heterosexual, but just say, for instance, a gay man, you know what I mean, he makes a pass at you. So, in today's America, in Joe Biden's America, you're not supposed to be offended by it. But me, as a heterosexual man, my natural reaction to that is gonna be strong, aggressive pushback, which can be interpreted any kind of way you want to interpret it. But the person that is directed to is going to know that he is out of line and he needs to make a U-turn off that road immediately. And I'm not wrong for that. Homophobic, fear of a homosexual. I don't fear a fucking homosexual at all. I just will never promote it to anybody that I love. Simple as that. Stand on it.
You can't brag on
I think
smashing
That ain't
on
true.
your sexuality.
I don't think
it's
anybody has that
it's ran by
Boosie rappers been talking about
LGBT
fucking women forever in videos and they songs. That ain't changed.
I know it's a different day now. You can't just like the baby. Like, bro, like, you know, how many times you been on shit? Oh,
Hey
y'all
man,
be-
I think he kind of lost his train of thought, or either he thought about what he was about to say real fast, but right there, Boosie was about to say that it comes from the top. The CEOs and the owners is so many homosexuals entrenched at the top. And those are the people that's trying to take your voice. So I just add that in there for Boosie. Let's go.
stage. And you heard somebody say, if you ain't got AIDS, make noise in the whole club. Ah!
Oh, no, you're right. That's true. That's true. But it's a different time.
No, it's a different time, and because he's one of the biggest. You know, so they try to make examples of people, you know, so the next person who blow like this, you're going to go with it. And I feel, you know, they'll attack.
Exactly. See, Charlamagne is on some pure fuck shit. What you hear from Charlamagne is democratic shillism disguised as black empowerment. Controlled opposition is what he represents. Immediately.
And our children, you know, you make all the up, you make everybody support this. Who love these rappers?
The kids.
The kids.
Yeah, but you know,
you make every rapper go with it. If every rapper go with it, I grab.
Hey man, somebody out there, some of you younger guys, man, y'all need to make some rap music for kids. I mean, it can sound very similar to the rap for adults in the way the beat sounds and the melodies and all this and that, what they like now, but with better subject matter. I mean, in reality, most of the content out there in rap today ain't even fucking suitable for adults, and we don't have kid rappers like, you know, Criss Cross and Lil Bow Wow when he was Lil Bow Wow. We don't have that anymore. What happened to that? But proceed.
Grab that generation. I know I loved every rapper when I was little. I loved every rapper. You know what I'm saying? I try to copy what they did. You know what I'm saying? And it's a new day now, and I just feel like, you know, they pushing it on our younger generation.
Listen, I love rap, I love hip hop, I love our culture. But, you know, I saw you say that, you know, you feel like he was a negative influence. Why are you acting like rappers haven't been negative influences for years? Whether it's talking about murder, celebrating the drug culture, the gang culture, violence against women, like we just as negative. So how is he?
Okay. Here comes the tough question. I'm interested in how you're gonna respond to this, because Charlamagne is trying to, like you driving down the highway and somebody just keep subtly easing into your lane, trying to force you out of your lane. That's what we got going on right now.
The person that you decide to point at and say, "Oh, you're ruining it for the kids." What have street rappers done to the kids?
I really get offended when it was like he was saying that he would go up there and perform naked in front of, you know, all the kids, all the people. And I was like, damn, you know, all these straight people in the world, all these millions of kids gonna watch this, and no straight rapper ain't gonna say, hey, nah, nigga.
So you telling me, like, we live in a so-called democracy, and democracy basically means there is debate from both sides, but the majority rules. How in the fuck does 2% have so much influence where they can dictate to the 98? That's the percentage of gay in America. 2%. 2%. Keep that in mind as we push forward. See, now we got Charlamagne. He came with the bump, trying to bump Boosie out of his lane. Boosie is bumping back now. Let's see who wins.
Nigga, we don't want you on that TV. Nobody's not gonna, you know.
Yeah, I don't understand that logic, Boosie. I saw you say that people be trying to be straight. How you try to be straight? If you're straight, you ain't got to try to be. I don't care.
Run it back again.
See, Charlamagne, he understands what Boosie meant when he said that people trying to be straight. That means, okay, straight is biblical. It's considered normal to a certain extent, and like straight is the majority. Keep that in mind.
Video, you said people trying to be straight. You said Lil Nas dance.
Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Okay, trying to be straight. That means that we straight people would like to be able to turn on the TV and not see overt and indecent homosexuality right there on the screen, invading the majority, the mainstream content, because it's impossible to turn on a TV after 8 o'clock, any random station, without seeing gay references out front. That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying. It's offensive to us to see that. That's just reality.
in front of the men, and this, these little boys trying to be straight. I'm like, how you try to be straight?
No, I'm just saying as far as if you got your kids watching TV, would you want, if you trying to straight raise strong young black men, would you be cool with your kids sitting there watching it?
Strong black men not gonna be.
Would you be cool?
Heterosexual, strong black men. I mean, that's a part of the definition to me. Although we've had some members of the LGBT community that have been powerful warriors, you know what I mean, for the people, for black people. But in this context, we're not talking about James Baldwin here. We're talking about Lil Nas X.
Sitting there, if you trying to raise that, and would you be cool and sitting there watching Nas X go up there and take his clothes off?
What age we talking about?
You're part of the problem.
What age we?
Charlamagne definitely would. Maybe you should pose that question to the world and not Charlamagne, and you will get a more sensible answer.
Talking about, because I don't want my kids looking at anything sexual at a certain age.
Yeah, at a certain age.
But once they get to a certain age, nothing wrong with that.
Girl, man, girl, I want my kids.
Because by the way,
I'm just saying, this is a national stage.
Man, we grew up seeing worse images on TV, man. We seen dudes on TV holding guns. Like I said, celebrating violence against women, the drug culture,
Right.
the gang culture,
and all this leads to mild people.
I don't know.
I can, if I feel.
And you probably never will, Charlamagne. You probably never will. But you get it. You get it. It's just not in your favor for your role in black society today. And your role is to mislead and undermine real change and real black empowerment. That goes against your bag, buddy. Everybody knows.
That way, I'ma say it.
I respect
and
it.
I mean it. You know, like, you may not feel that way. They may not feel that way. But I feel that way.
Do you feel like you've ever been a negative influence, the kid?
Yes, I've been a negative influence. Yeah,
Okay.
but at the time, I was so, I was just rapping my life. I'm just, I wasn't a rapper who rapped the movie. I couldn't.
See, everybody go through deaf, dumb, and blind stage, just an ignorant stage where you easily influence, and later in life, we see those mistakes and we try to correct it. We got to face up to it first. And Boosie is doing that to a certain extent right here. But back to the, before this video started, when I was talking about personal growth and mental growth, I feel like he falls short. And that question was a real good opportunity for Lil Boosie to display some growth. So I'm gonna let him finish his answer and see if he does that.
Go in there and rap the movie. I went in there and rap about what happened that day to me. Rap about what happened that night to me. So I never thought I was affecting the culture until I came home and damn near all my friends was in jail. You know what I'm saying? So,
Lil Boosie. So you trying to tell me that you didn't know that your music had a negative influence until you got out of jail? That ain't good. That ain't good at all.
I wasn't trying to affect the culture like that as far as negativity. I was just writing my life story.
Now, what about when you see an artist, we talk about rappers, like when you see like Birdman and Lil Wayne kissing each other on the lips, or you see, Turk talking about some of the stuff that they did, because it's the same thing.
Did y'all see the Turk interview? Like, why did he do that interview? I understand that he got a book coming out, but man, that was a terrible interview, in my opinion.
Nah.
Why not?
How them niggas rocking that city, they really on some old mop.
Be careful, Boosie. Be careful. DJ Envy tried to set you up with that one. Let's go.
For your shit. Them niggas, niggas get on them drugs, them niggas be, them niggas different out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Baton Rouge, we ain't kissing nobody. They ain't never been down there, but I done seen niggas in the city, they different. New Orleans, they on some mafia shit. They come from,
New Orleans is different. Miami, different. Charleston, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia, all through there, they different. They have their own unique cultures that the rest of the country wouldn't understand unless they lived there. So he right about that. They different. On that specific point that he made right there, he's right.
Thinking they mafia made like the Marcellos and all that shit, like they, so I understand that. I understand that.
Because they're the same thing, but kids see that, they might not understand it and see their favorite rappers kissing each other and be like, okay.
Right.
You know?
I just want you to leave them people alone, Boosie.
I ain't picking with nobody.
Yes,
Like, I don't have
Leave people alone.
Translation. I just want you to leave my people alone, Boosie. Charlamane, sound real moist there, buddy.
Oh, Boosie.
I don't have.
They not bothering you.
Hey, look, bro. Like the people who so-called hate me in the LGBT community, like I don't know them. Like everybody who in my life, my other assistant, a family member, like our gay people, I have good relationships with them. They're great.
But you're not gonna tell. I know they tell you to stop.
But
They tell you to stop. Boosie, do they tell you to stop?
Nah.
You lying.
Nah, real shit. They understand.
All right, so let me ask you this.
They
For real?
understand. Like they understand.
You do have gay people.
They be like, I wish people really knew that you don't, have,
All right, we saw
animosity
that you took a
towards
picture
gay
with Flame Monroe, who is
people. Yeah,
trans.
we were talking all downstairs.
Man, I ain't trying to sit up and talk about gay people that damn long, man. Every day. Gay. You play gay games with your friend. That was Friday. Monday morning, they come back gay. These fucking grown-ass men with wives and massive influence in this country. And this is proper.
Right, so I want to ask you this because you do have gay people in your life. Do you feel like it is important to have that representation, though? Because there are people who are just gay in this world. That's who they are, and that's how they identify. And so to be able to see yourself represented on TV, because for a child who knows that they're gay, it is difficult when anybody makes it seem like it's wrong or they can't see themselves in movies, in music. You don't think that's important too?
Hey, man, this gay child thing, man, it's real tricky because I personally know a guy that's, he out of the closet gay now, but maybe 4 or 5 years old, he had the mannerisms of a girl. But this particular guy that I'm talking about, he was raised by his mother and all of her aunts and cousins. Like he didn't really have much male influence. And I feel like that influenced him early in life. If you just made me pick between being that you can be born gay, or if being gay is a learned behavior, I'm in the count on learned behavior. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's some that have like biological factors, but I think it's mostly a social construct. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it.
I think that's important, but it goes the same way for the straight people.
But there's plenty of straight representation. I think
It's
there's a lot more.
This world's different. It's
That
not
ain't
playing
true,
nothing.
man.
There's way more straight
It's probably
representation.
more. It's probably like the rappers. Like just look at the rappers.
Hey, what matter? Why gay people?
This gay stuff is bigger than you
Listen,
think.
why gay people don't turn
They
straight?
got a lot of gay rappers, probably. Like they.
What about women on women? Do you mind that?
Not. I don't mind it as far as marriage. I don't mind. Like I'm not gonna support.
She thought she had Boosie right there, but whenever somebody poses you a question, like a trap question, all you got to do is just be honest. Just be honest. If you know that you ain't standing on no bullshit from the beginning, and you know that you're discussing this topic with the person in good faith, when they come with the trap question, just tell the truth. That's all.
But if my child, one of my child was to marry a woman, I'm not gonna support that.
You wouldn't go to the wedding. You wouldn't say I love you anyway.
I would tell her I love her, but I wouldn't go to the wedding.
But you like watching girls with girls, Boosie?
Because my family is built on legacy. If I let that slide, that shit gonna slide from my son, from my grand.
My family is built on legacy. How can you value legacy and value homosexuality at the same time? Legacy is history. Legacy is procreation. Homosexuality is anti-procreation. Like I even heard somebody go so far as to say, homosexuals don't care about the future. That's deep.
And son. And I'm gonna lay it down to where they gonna know that,
I just think life is a lot harder for people who are gay. People don't just.
You pretty much disown them. I can't.
No, hell no. I'm gonna love them to death, but I won't support marriage. I'm not giving my child away.
See, DJ Envy tried to put words in Lil Boosie's mouth right there. You know, he was trying to get that big headline quote, you know what I mean, to go in the title when they chop it up on YouTube. Boots curved his bitch ass though.
To another woman.
So
I would love her to death, but I'm not, I don't want to start that. As me, I have the right to do that. As parents, we have the right to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody parent different, but as parents, once that child come out, you make those decisions. And that's
Stand on that, boy.
what the world need to know. Like,
Boosie, you're right. You're entitled to your opinion. The only thing I disagree with is the fact that you said Lil Nas X is a super negative influence on the kids. And you said something earlier. You talked about, when
You can't disagree with my opinion, bitch. That's how I feel. All you can do is feel different.
came home, a lot of your fans was in jail or dead. So when you say things like, you want to beat up Lil Nas X, you could possibly be encouraging violence against gay people, man.
There it is. There it is. See, that's what he wanted to get out. That is the most toxic thing about this whole situation that he can highlight. See, that's why he went down this road from the beginning. Here it is right here. This is what he want to highlight. Let's go.
So that's what I would tell you to watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't encourage because they are 4 times more likely.
But that's what I'm saying. So don't even.
I just told you, like, gay people not after me in the real world. Like,
The real world. Only in your sick ass Democrat mind. That's the only place that it exists. Because look, it's like this.
Truly do sexual stuff on stage?
you ain't gonna turn this around with strippers.
You gonna have all the strippers, man. I need my strippers. I'm already trying to ban. I need my strippers. No down talk on the strippers.
Have they tried to ban you from shows and concerts like you say with the baby? Have they tried to with you?
Nah. My shows are even packed in ever. Like, you can't ban me. Like, I'm not part of those festivals that you can take me off. I do my own festival.
That's proof positive of what I said earlier. I'm gonna let it play a little bit more, and I'll probably cut it off when they get ready to switch topics and sum it up, because this video is getting a little long. I didn't expect me to talk about gay all day.
I do a birthday bash in Mississippi. I'm throwing this year. I do my Boosie bash. There's August 28th coming up, and I make crazy.
Boosie badge. They got a vaccine drive linked to that. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Boosie was pro-vax?
We all remember that Coke can in the video. The Coke can in the shower video. Remember you did that?
Yeah.
Did the Lil Nas X video make you think of that situation?
Nah. That was just a situation with me, coming to the pen and not knowing the rules, So,
I just don't like to see brothers causing themselves unnecessary stress. I don't like us causing unnecessary stress to people. That's all.
Yes, you do. You love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people are free to be who they are. Because, you have people in your life who are gay, people who work with you, you have family members.
Right.
And you have no problem taking pictures with people if they're gay.
Right.
So the thing that bothers you is the representation on television. Is that what it is?
Yeah, television bothers me. When I came home from jail, it bothered me. I was like, God. I was like, it was new to my eyes, if you don't protect your kids, they're gonna be stirred that way.
Man, I noticed a big shift with the hit show Empire that was loved by knuckle dragger all over the fucking country. Man, what a worthless piece of shit Empire was, in my opinion. And it was very, very influential in society. I could not take half an episode of that crap.
In this day and age, they're gonna really be stirred that way. I just feel like we gotta. I just feel,
gay before
but everybody wanna be. Everybody got the right to what they wanna be. If you wanna have your kids gay, you can have your kids gay. If you want to protect your kids from being gay, you have that right.
Well, I
That's
don't
right.
think you want to have your kids gay. It's just that if your kids are gay, they're just gay. Because I
Okay.
do think life is harder for you if you are gay. Because there's a lot of 4 times the chance of violence more than the average person. And there's a lot of attacks on LGBTQ communities. So I do think
All right, that's enough. I can't listen to her. You know what I mean? Like, she talking these numbers, attacks and all this. You know, I don't see all that. I don't see all that. But I just live in one place, and I'm not really just out there in the street looking for gay attacks and shit like that. But to this point, I'll probably listen to the rest of it on my own time. But from up until this point, I feel like Lil Boosie handled himself well on the interview, and it exposes what a bitch Charlamane and his cohorts at the Breakfast Club are. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't advise anybody to do an interview at the Breakfast Club, especially when you got other public issues going, because they going straight at it, and they gonna be trying to get your ass canceled. But at the end of the day, remember, as long as you're in the position you're in because of your talent and not because of compromise, nobody could ever cancel you. The key to it is being the people's champ, and the people like realness. And with that being said, this is your host. Until the next post, and I'm out.